Helicopters are flying over. Let's go round again. It's beautiful.
George, why's my camera that blurry?
Oh, it is as well.
Well, how blurry that is?
No.
Let me finish my live.
Wait a minute.
Finish my live, guys, because it's so blurry.
Oh, is that
No,
why?
It's blurry anyway. Look at that. Can't even see that ball. Can you zoom into that ball? Let me try and put the flash on. See if that helps.
Hi guys.
Oh, it does help the flash. Look, that ball, same one in the Church of England where it's scaled, George.
Right, where
it
we
just shows you that Westminster is connected to the Church of England, but my area.
Oh gosh, let's get rid of these trolls.
Yeah, that just turned up out of the blue. It was there.
Yeah, they all did. They all
did.
turned up
There
out the
one
blue.
minute, and next minute, boom, it was there.
So how long's it been there for?
I'm not fucking sure.
I don't know how long this ball's been there because no one's done an industrial estate.
Right, well, we're outside Westminster Abbey at the moment. We're looking for, like, see over there, if I zoom in, see if I can zoom in, see the ball there, that round ball, it's a symbol of something because they've got it up in the Wirral. When we went to do when we nearly got shot, when we tried to get to the kids that are on the boats up in the Wirral, children in care are being kept on some boats up there. So trigger warning, guys, just that if you've got children in care, don't get, these, I give you the advice that you keep on to social services. There's the Royal Courts of Justice, High Courts of Justice there. We've done some nice peaceful protests there. If you look at that ball there, it's like a round ball, the blue bit, yeah, that is wherever MOD, it's basically, it's a symbol of some kind to do with the Ministry of Defence and obviously the monastery who they're meant to protect. And us, that building. You are, darling? Big Ben.
As all our decisions.
We were there, remember, with
Make decisions for us. Not in our interest and not in our children's interest. Parliament Square, guys. Just going over the road now, going to look at the tunnel. That's what we can get on because it's all fenced off.
Right, we're going to try and get to this tunnel. We was talking about tunnels.
Hey,
and now
why have you fenced that off? Why can't we go on the grass? Why can't we go on? Can we? Can we go on the grass? No, why can't we go on the grass? Yes. Can we go on the grass? Why? They won't allow it. Why?
He's just doing his job, isn't he?
It is fucked, well and truly.
Oh, it's been relayed. It looks like it's been relayed.
It's been relayed, it's fucked.
Coming from all us, stamping all over because they've been raping all our kids.
I know all the heritage officers and they tell me everything.
Really?
Because I clean the statues and that, they know of me.
Yeah. Take a walk around Times Square. Well, it's not, it's London. Westminster. It's a nice, there you go, there's a nice view of where all the nonces like to hang out and pretend they're working and claim on your taxis and fuck you up. There it is. It's a beautiful building though, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Not gonna lie, London is beautiful on the surface. I mean, when you live close to London, you don't visit it. It's one of those things, people who live near the sea barely go to the sea. But I've lived here 30 odd years and I think I've seen more this weekend with Angie here over there than I have in the last 30 odd years. But no, I used to work up in the city. I used to work around the I know I'm ADHD, and I got a job in Schroeder's Stocks and Shares. I worked there for a few months. It was 3 to 6 month contract. It's got a bottle of water.
no need for you to be here all night. That's down to
Who pays you? Who pays you? Who pays your boss?
Probably Westminster Council.
Bishop.
Who do you work for? The local authority? Do you work for Westminster?
No, it's not Westminster. It's this one.
What
Is it?
security is it?
Show and event security.
Oh,
SFS.
That's
show
right.
and event security.
Oh, so we can just phone you up and you, say to you, can I have security for an event, and you'll just come and with all your security and protect.
Yeah.
Can you
Wow.
come and protect us from the police outside Downing Street? I'm being serious. I want a security service that can stand in front of, because obviously our children have been being abused, and obviously they're not,
Hey, Angie,
you know,
there's
what?
a camera up there, look.
Shut up.
Camera up on the grass.
Oh, anyway, you know, I don't think you'll know anyway.
No problem. No problem. It's okay.
Yeah, you take care. Yeah, you take care.
Let me show you this tunnel, right? And then I'm going to go.
See the house of
Oh.
Lords is down there, and see the end
Yeah.
building there.
Yeah.
That's the House of Lords there. That
Yeah.
one. That one. House of Lords there, yeah. And then all that is Parliament. Yeah,
That is
all
where
the-
I want to get in.
Big Ben.
That is where I want to get in, and that's where I
where's
want to
Kenneth?
say.
Shut up.
This is where we were when we did the. Look, is that Winston? Yeah, it is. Right, we're just coming to the tunnels now, where the tunnels are. The survivor that's with us, Kerry, he cleans these statues.
Oh my God. The fucking tanks have all been removed. That's an open tunnel now.
What the?
This is the tunnel.
Yeah.
Hello.
It had 4 tags all the way around it.
Is there any children down there? Hello! Oh my God, have you seen the size of it?
It's deep as
Let's get a
fuck.
camera. Let's get
Oh,
the flashlight on
that's-
It
this.
is deep.
Wow, have you been? Oh,
Can you see?
we go deep. These are the tunnels.
There's a ladder that goes all the way down.
Fuck off.
Really?
See if you
Let me look.
can see. Oh my God, you can,
Oh my
oh my God, you can
god.
see, can't you?
Yes. Oh my god, that's spooky.
That is spooky,
So spooky.
Hey, but there's like, it goes down there, and it's got like another hole there. You know, it goes like under, then it goes down. There's like a pipe on the bottom as well. You know it, but they're probably gonna have to go over the pipes to get. But it looks like you could just drop on that, yeah.
Yeah, the
There's a
shields have
ladder.
been removed.
Yeah, you could open that hatch and drop on that.
Wow.
Right, sorry guys, I've actually got my head down a manhole.
Literally got it.
Literally. Oh, my battery's going, my torch is not going on. Put your torch on.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see this, guys? I've had the camera the wrong way.
Oh, can't do it because I'm on live.
Before,
actually
before
see
my
down
battery
there?
goes.
He won't let me put it
Yeah, I
on.
can actually see through the holes, yeah. Like when you put the light on, you can actually see. Right, my battery's literally about to go. Put your eyes there. Get Andy to put a
But
torch
my
on.
eyes ain't too clever.
Oh, they not?
I'm blind in one eye.
Put your torch on again, Ant. See if we can
Well,
pick
he
this
won't
up.
let me.
Oh, battery as well.
No, yeah.
Won't let me. Oh, hang on, let me torch just go on.
Oh.
Come on. Kenneth's coming up down here now. Can you see? Oh, it's gone off again. Come on. Oh, see that? Come on, keep going. See that?
There's tunnels all under London,
Yeah.
guys.
I can't see much though.
I can see it. I can see a pipe. It goes about 5 metres down. And then there's like...
So does that lead to Buckingham Palace?
Yeah, it goes that way and it goes that way to
Sorry,
fucking
we're
Downing
just
Street.
looking at the tunnel on Downing Street, yeah.
So it goes to Downing Street and Buckingham Palace. There's a tunnel
Right
entrance.
there,
Yeah, police were like, how the fuck do you know about the tunnel?
Really? Guys, you can Google tunnels of London, and that's how they do transfer. It's human trafficking. Obviously, it's easy to do it via the tunnels. They use private investors have bought the tunnels. I know of. I looked into the ones in Liverpool.
I
Oh,
can't take the picture on the live.
screenshot yet?
Eddie. I've screenshot it with all the comments and the lives in it.
It's alright.
Yeah, I can only screenshot the live.
Don't matter, does it?
Oh look, Elizabeth's watching us.
Oh.
Alright, listen,
Elizabeth.
have fun, right, and be careful.
Okay,
I
we will.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a
careful.
cuddle.
We will be careful.
Oh, give me an in.
Listen,
Famous
come
last
down
words.
I will do. I'll be back down.
soon, 'cause I
Don't
want
you
you
worry
to go
about it.
through all that paperwork.
Listen, Sonia, I'll give you my address when I get back. I'll give you my address. Even if you have to take a picture on your phone, send me a message or something, and I'll go through bit by bit. Yeah. Even if not a photograph yet, I'll fucking send it down and go through. Library. Is it, that's what I
Go
do, I
on,
go
what
to
about
the
Liverpool?
library.
I'm losing my voice. Right. Are you okay to explain about the Liverpool tunnels? They're owned by private.
Yeah. They go from one end of the fucking port to the other, didn't they? To
Yeah,
the boat.
yeah.
Yeah.
We went down the tunnels when we went up to Liverpool, and they're guarded by the
I
police.
actually went down the tunnels on a tunnel tour. It cost £8 to go on a tunnel tour in Liverpool, which you can actually do in London. You can go on a tunnel tour in London, it's about the same price. And when I got took down there, I've got them on video saying MI5 runs the tunnel. Now when I took Andy down to mine, we literally had the armed police at our heads, but you know, like literally
Turned
the
up.
police were everywhere, yeah, because obviously it's very MOD, Ministry of Defence. You know,
Yeah.
if you cross the line, you get guns pointed at you, because like it's an MOD site, which is Camelot.
The tunnels are bought by private investors.
So yeah, the tunnels are bought by private investors, which no one knows who the tunnels are bought by. But then, I think the tunnels are
can't
bought
read
by
it, too
social
short, too
services,
small.
and this is how the children are running,
Yeah,
because
see you
obviously
later.
there's a connection
See you later,
to
sweet.
do
You
with
take
the
it home
government,
safe,
social
yeah?
services, the police,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they're all
We'll
policing
speak to you
this tunnel.
soon.
MI5, the police.
We'll give you a ring to.
This is where our children are all being
Yeah, give you
human
a buzz
trafficked under
tomorrow.
the tunnels, and this is why we're so hell-bent on the tunnel systems, and no one ever knew that there was tunnel systems here. Now,
See you soon.
on
Right, see you
Churchill-
later, darling.
See you later, baby.
Get home safe. Just give us a, Kerry. Just give us a message when you get home. Okay.
See you soon, my little love.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah.
Kerry, our survivor.
So then it led us onto the tunnels
Oh.
in, you know, London and that.
Thank you for the roses, darling. Oh, someone sent me roses.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know what they are, but 8 of them. Thank you so much. Hey, Jamjo. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, so obviously we got told that there was a tunnel system on Westminster. And
Thank
obviously
you.
I'm pretty curious.
Don't spend your money though.
Because I thought, to be honest with you, yeah, no way are we getting in that tunnel, yeah. But I've only been down here when everyone's been down here. Spin the camera around, there's no one here, spin it. There's no police. No, nothing. Oh my God, there's a cameraman here.
There's the tunnel.
Get it on camera.
Here's the entrance to the tunnel, guys.
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
That's the entrance to the tunnels.
Save our children from paedophiles!
Oh, someone's in Liverpool. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, she's someone at Liverpool. All right, we'll check your Liverpool story out tomorrow as I'm from Liverpool.
Oh, tell her to go on a tunnel tour in the
Do you know?
Put
do
the
you-
camera on me.
Yeah, tell about the
So
children
where
on
you
the
go
boats,
to the library
actually.
bit at the bottom, there's like a tall tunnel, and it's like a big. Oh, come on now.
Just have to wait till stop.
Hey, there's murder going on up there, yeah. Sorry, I'm just.
Something's going on, isn't it?
I look. Oh no, it's going that way.
Oh.
It's going that way again.
Visitors.
Yeah, so right where the library bird building is, next door to that, there's like a big massive tunnel, like a stick. It looks like a stick in the air. If you go in that building, it's £8 for the tunnel tour, and I advise everybody to go on it, because then you go and see like what we're talking about, like the tunnel systems, and if you imagine that they're using that tunnel system, because
There's children
in
on the
Birkenhead,
boats.
which is over the water from Liverpool, we have the Ministry of Defence police in a tunnel that's never been used, yeah? So I'm thinking, hang on a minute, there's a police officer every half an hour on it, and when we jumped over the fence, the police were right there,
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, so it just goes, you know, if they're not hiding nothing, why defend it that much? And, you know, to use the Terrorism Act as an excuse, oh, we need to see who's coming in, coming out, blah, blah, blah. No,
it's a boat. Like that, what's on the boat? We know what's on the boat. They're keeping kids in care in the caravans up in Wales. They bought, like, they've readied You've cracked it, Colombo.
I'm literally like a mini Colombo, yeah.
Yeah, we did sugar.
Do you know what? I'm a nosy bitch.
I love it. What's to say? I learned so much. When I went up to Liverpool, we were together, weren't we, Angie? And Jordan was with us, and we basically scaled the walls, and then we went and had a little bit of a drive, and we went into where we're trying to find where the children, there's children in care that are being kept in boats on the Wirral. Now, so we drove through, and we put ourselves at risk, really. We nearly got shot. So yeah, it probably wasn't the best idea, but I can't help it. If I know there's kids over there and they're in care, even if and they're being held, you know, as long as I can shout, you are loved, and we're fighting for you, and we're trying our best. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything more than that, but then they gone out.
Can I just say, there was an article in the newspaper with basically there was a tunnel from the Queen's Palace to this nightclub that they all used to use to get to the clubs and stuff like that, so they didn't have to come up to the surface. Now he's 17, Brian Harvey, whether anyone agrees with him or not. He was saying that he was in the club at the other end, and Epstein was there, maybe Epstein, maybe Maxwell, you know, a number of stars were there. So, you know, this was used for the stars, the tunnels and the clubs and that. So, you know, and just like that little club last night, the conference room, who does a conference at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
No one. That is not all it's cracked up to be, yeah.
No.
And there's a guard on the door watching every move, and then the police get calls.
If you was on the live last night, you would have heard the music. Remember last night, if you was here last night, we heard the music, and the guy came out and we said, were there any children in there? And he went, that's what, you know, when he paused. So I said, we said, are there any children in there? He was like, yeah. It was like baseline, like a nightclub, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's what I was attracted to, because I heard the baseline. I thought, oh, it reminds me of back in the day.
He's saying we can bring kids in there, you know, all night. Who's stopping predators bringing paedophiles in there to rape? Because that's, you know, they're in a Masonic building. You know, how many tunnels have they got under the Masonic building to connect all the little...
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, here's a tunnel. My voice, sorry. Here's a tunnel. There's ladders that go down. It goes straight up to Buckingham Palace, and it goes that way to Buckingham Palace, that way to Buckingham Palace, and that way to 10 Downing Street. And this is the...
And that way to Parliament.
And that way to Parliament. I do know, I have a friend who was a... I'm just going to say he was on the game.
We could actually surround this tunnel.
Hi, Lucky Love.
We could surround the tunnel, pull her up, send someone down and put the hatch on before anyone realised.
This is the entrance to a tunnel. So, you know, we're saying there's tunnels all under London. I mean, you could just Google it. Maybe watch a YouTube on it. Look in the northeastern corner in Masonic lodges. Oh, look in the northeastern corner in Masonic lodges. We were there last night. Stunt works.
Yeah, yeah.
We were at the main one in London, and the police came.
The police of us breaking in. Breaking in. We were trying to fucking look for the children. We were shouting, saying, "Children!"
We were around the back, and then the police came, and we're like, "Shit."
Are you news? What news are you? Do you want to do an article on saving our children from a bunch of predators in there? And one of them's just died and got immunity. Oh, you don't want to put that on camera, do you?
No.
I won't talk to us.
I like... That's an air shaft on the floor.
On the square there.
Oh, Stuntworth just said that's an air shaft on the floor. So is that... Oh God, it will have a contact switch when you lift it. Oh my God, how do you know everything? He said, right, that's an air shaft on that tunnel entrance. So yeah, here we are. Who's that? David Lloyd George. Yeah, we said it at the same time, didn't we?
Yeah.
David Lloyd George, that is. Well, let's go and see who this statue is of.
Gone round twice.
I don't know. Might be kicking off. The Christian Smuts.
Is that Smith's?
Oh.
No, it's Smuts. You're right, because there's a U there.
The Christian.
Ian Christian Smuts.
Oh.
1970 to 1950. So we'll check him out, see who he is. He's got to be an MP on Parliament Square. Got to be.
What's he saying? People are just the trolls. The trolls fucking crack me up.
Should we go past the Court of Justice and then cross over the road and
She's
go?
an old woman. It's like, oh god, hell.
Loves the Queen. Let me take it. Loves the Queen. That.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, but the people that love the Queen, I'm so sorry, but you know, our children are being abused here, and you know, the whole government and the Queen and everyone's covered it up. So, you know, I see that as like, you know, the people could listen to the victims and, you know, actually done something about the problem. And this is why we're in the kind of mess we're in today, because no one done anything about the problem. So I call that complicit. Yeah, the public are literally putting their fingers in their ears and they're going, no, I don't believe. We best start believing, because it's actually true. We wouldn't be on these streets if we didn't want to campaign for the children yet, because we know what's going on. I've got 6 children came to me saying they've been raped in the care of the local authority. My children have been physically abused, yeah. Counter-terrorism has threatened me to shut my mouth, yeah. And all in the fucking thing of national security. National security, yeah, that's what they're using. Shut your mouth, national security. What, that you've been abusing all the kids? And there's people out there that love the Queen. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't. Not after what she's done.
No. Love you too, Scarlett. Eddie Lester's gone like with her hands up. So yeah, it's not for everyone, Sammy. It's not for everyone. Not gonna lie, I waited till my daughter was like 18, 17 and a half. So she was in care from 11 till she's home now. So I can speak now because I saw so much corruption. I wouldn't believe it. If I'd not been through it, I wouldn't believe it.
That's what I'm saying.
They play psyops, and then we've got somebody. Hi, Melanie. We've actually got an ex-police officer who protests campaigns with us, and he's confirmed. We knew this anyhow because we got the book. I'm actually training to be a social worker at the moment. I know you couldn't fucking write it, but I am writing it. I am training. I'm doing health and social care level 5, a social work diploma. But as an IDVA, but I actually a trained IDVA, but I don't do that anymore. But I can fast track and do a 2-year course, and I will be a qualified social worker. But the thing is that I've just found out the social worker that was driving around with my daughter when she was 14, in 2018, and I reported him to the police. He was driving around at night with her in car on his own, and he looked at her bum when she was making a cup of tea when I went to see her. He wasn't even qualified till 2020. That fucking nonce that was driving my daughter around, be the parent. If your kids are in care, don't be silent. Do not be silent. Your kids need you. You have to be a voice for your kids, right? And even if you haven't got kids in care, or you know of kids, be a voice. Tell the mother, if you know a mum, just tell the truth. And tell the mum to be a pain in the arse and phone up the local authority every day to ask how their child is, every day. So they think, well, this mum's not going to give up. We better not mess with this kid, because there are children that are being shipped abroad to North Africa, like Stumpwork said, and from there they are sold off. It's child trafficking, human trafficking, and it's fucking. Someone's got to say it. Somebody has got to get up and fucking say it. Because if you don't, it means you're complicit.
Now look.
Yeah.
Now look, this yeah, before we flip the camera around, let's put it on me. Before we
She's
flip the
beautiful.
camera around, this is the court that steals all our children. And this will prove the point that we're making, that
Sammy,
the
look,
Queen
bless her.
is complicit. Turn it on the crown there.
Right, here we go. See, that's what she's brilliant.
All in her name, guys.
All in her name.
All in her name.
Oh,
Zoom it in on
thanks,
the crown.
lucky love.
Zoom it in on the crown.
I don't know if I can. I want to go on TikTok. No.
Ah.
I'll try. But there's the Queen on the Royal. This is the Royal Courts of Justice. We have a lovely lady. She's been. My kids have been abused by Dad, and I was in his case. Oh, I'm so sorry. Spoke on things very. Chatty Mum. I'm glad things are they better now. I am so sorry that your children went through that. And just give them a big hug from us. Yeah.
This is meant to be a court of justice, but it's not.
Right. To people who ask, why do the kids get taken? There is a thing called future harm. Your child can get taken on the possible risk of future harm. I worked at victim support for 10 years. Before that, I was a youth worker, and I got very sick. I had a bit of a breakdown, if I'm honest. My daughter was being bullied. Hi, Sophia. Sophia. My daughter was being bullied. My daughter has ADHD and that, and autism, and yeah. So she was just like, you know, I was going to like gymnastic classes with her because I was a professional dancer. What? What's stopped there? Get out. Right, we've got to move. Yes, so anyhow.
It's all the same as over there, like the, you know, the design. And all the children and that. Look at all the children. And all the children up there and the thing.
Have you noticed recently they started taking down the children's paintings and stuff? You know, if you look into history and the paintings, I've been to Le Louvre in Paris, and there's children naked and shit with like, children naked, like paintings, Leonardo da Vinci and stuff like that. I've seen the Mona Lisa. I've been around the world, guys. I'm a well-travelled woman.
I will do right. I, manner of person, enter the laws. Look at that in there.
Where?
See the fucking in the thing. It's got something that I will
Oh,
do right in the
come on, we're going. What's this? The Royal
Court of Justice.
Royal Courts of Justice. We know one lovely lady, I won't say her name. She wrote to the Pope. The Pope's in on it as well. The Pope's a Mason, guys. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what's written. Can you see in there? I will do right all manner of people after the laws of the land, I think it says, something like that, sage and whatever. Yeah, so they're meant to stick by the law. Why then? Okay, sweetheart, see you soon, Sammy. Night, babe. Night. So why, when a child has been abused in care, why when you call the police, hey mum to eight, hello darling, why, yeah, like if your Pop is the bank manager, Pope's the bank manager, oh my God, we've got to talk. My daughter and myself been bullied by some, yeah, I know it affects your mental health. If you haven't got mental health before they come in your life, they'll give you one for free. They'll give you one for free. Sophia, you want some advice, sweetheart? Yeah, I'll try. I've got Angie here, so she's been doing this 9 years. I've been fighting like social services on my own. I didn't know there was other people out there doing it apart from me. I thought I was the only person. And then I met all these people. I met my family. The Ellie Butler case is heartbreaking. Well, we did a protest the other day for our friend. Her daughter has been murdered in care. She's 3 years old and she's died and in care. They won't tell her. Stump works. We have a friend whose daughter's been killed in care, been murdered, and they won't tell her why, how a daughter died, where she's buried, and yeah. Gargoyles. They used to be. I bet. They're gargoyles.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Looking over in the
Oh. Fuck that. That's demonic.
Isn't it the looking in the courts?
Oh, that shit me up. Sorry, I just
Have you
overreacted.
not seen the faces on it? He looks like he's looking at me.
Oh my days.
Look at him looking
See
at
them?
me. Look at him looking at me. In there, the middle one.
Oh.
Doesn't it look like he's looking at you?
Oh my good lord.
literally looks as
Yeah,
if-
share this live, guys, if you can, and get the word out. Look at them demons on there.
Like, look at this. Here's the
Demons. This is in the
Yeah,
High
look,
Court.
There's the Queen and the crown. There's the Queen getting the crown's given to the Queen there. Look.
Jesus.
You want it?
Look at the demon on that. If that isn't a demon looking into the court, looks like it's got a goat's head. There's a website. If they buried her in a real name, no, they haven't. They haven't. They changed the name. There we go.
So I would like to try you.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, how are
God
you?
bless, well, God sake. My family, British Army, sold and has served the Queen in the Gurkhas. So for me personally,
Oh.
with the link of the crown and the military, it's meant so much. You can't imagine. You can't imagine. I can't tell you. I mean, I don't know.
Can you imagine me? My babies have been abused by this state and it's been covered by the Queen. Do you get where I'm coming from? And she's just died and gone away with it. Because she's immunity. All the children.
Yeah.
About 7
Wasn't
children.
it like to
Yeah, it's
satanic?
physically abused. You know, that's nothing. That's neither here nor there.
Don't worry,
I've
Sophia.
had 7 children, about 6 or 7 children coming to me.
You
saying
don't
that
get
they're
judged on my page.
in the council. And
It's a
then-
safe place.
Yeah, and then because I've tried to raise that allegation, then they've came at me and attacked me.
Who, the local
The
authorities?
police, the local authorities.
I know, guys,
They've
if you
even
can
just said
support
to me,
Laura at the
they've said,
moment.
"Laura, come on, and now they take me with no warning."
Would that
With
sound
my
similar
warning.
to the despicable Asian groomers up north?
Yeah, it's all the
It's-
same
it's
people.
similar.
Yeah,
Move on, he's a
similar.
watcher.
That's
Okay.
that's a terrible thing. That
Thank
really-
you.
But you got to keep at it,
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Because-
keeping it doing what we're doing.
you know, and get a lawyer on your side to go.
No.
You know, because you can't let them get away with
No,
it.
they've made the bed. They're gonna have to lie in it now,
Well,
unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. I really am. I think any of that sort of behaviour makes it despicable.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I grew up in the 70s. I was born in the 60s, so it's different moralities. In our days, things would get done just by your husband would come and grab it, but you can't do that now. You know, in our days, we would just, you know, if they that sort of behaviour, we'd sort them out ourselves. You know what I mean? You know. you can't
Yeah,
do that.
sorry, yeah.
That's right.
So
Anyway, you
handsome.
take care now.
Oh, you should be used to get paid on live, shouldn't you?
Not
Are you
really.
practice here? You should
No,
be
but
used to
listen,
it.
I love
Oh my God, it's coming
girls,
on.
you know.
Yeah,
I'm
nice
gonna
one.
listen. And I'll
Yeah.
do it. Are you gonna do it? Are you ready?
Those. Was you in care? No, the guy who was in care has just left us. He was brought up in care. One of my children was in care, and Angie's 2 children. She's got a son back at 18, and her daughter's still in care. Her daughter's been raped in care. When she was a baby, her hips were dislocated with the foster parents, and they won't tell her how her daughter's hips as a baby were dislocated. Why do you think she's so passionate? If your daughter was raped in care, you'd be fucking like this as well.
She would probably do that.
Look at it.
She's
He's
just died and got
stalking.
away with immunity. She's just died. She's got away with it. How are you saying that she would have helped me? I was outside the door. I was outside the door, kicking off. Going, my kid's being abused. Oh, help me, help me, help me. Did she do anything?
Yeah, he's not letting us go. He's not.
No.
Oh,
no,
fuck.
No. Please go away from me now. You're right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you're getting a bit too
I'm on
close.
your side, though.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not.
I am.
Please step away from
On
me.
the kid's side, because she's done it all.
Yeah, the children. We're here for the children. Sorry, yeah, he's a watcher. Look, he's smiling now. Is it?
I think you're fucking taking. I think you're bullshit. You're lying. You're. God save the Queen. I think you're fucking lying.
What? God save the Queen. Kiss my ass, mate. Kiss my ass. when you're raked up the arse as a child. Eh? Where's your... My husband is black, you dickhead. My husband is black, you dickhead. My daughter's mixed race. No, you're not. You're not. You're compliant. What?
He's a black man, he mugs people.
No, he
And your
doesn't.
half-caste
He
baby's a
doesn't.
fucking Mongol.
No, she isn't.
Yes, she is.
You are racist.
You are racist.
Goodbye.
You're racist against
Right, you're on film.
You said,
You are on film.
like you said, it's a setup. Come on.
Single-parent mother.
Come on.
No, I'm not. I'm married. I just told you.
Don't let him bite. Don't let the trolls bite.
Jesus. What is that? No. Evil. Evil. Does he want me to fucking get
He
something
kept
out of...
going to me.
Does
He
he...
kept coming up to me.
Does he want... He wouldn't let you go. It was a...
Nah, he kept on stalking me. Kept on coming in my space and then
Yeah.
every time I was trying to walk off,
So
he kept
worse,
coming
wait.
at me and coming at me and coming at me.
So worse, moderator.
That's all on camera.
My moderator went quick movies and watch her.
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
When you were right.
Yeah.
Again, he was evil, wasn't he? He's just called my mixed race daughter a mongrel. What a
it's all
fucking
about
racist
mongrel.
bastard. I'll come back with my son, eh?
Are we going to the Abbey?
No, I won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's see if we
Oh my God, he was demonic. You know when he turned, he smiled. That's why I stopped. You know the demonic smile that social workers have? Because they've got demons attached to them, guys. We're going to go to church now.
stay there.
There's more demons in here. He came at me like he wanted to
Okay.
punch me in the fucking face because I was married to a black man, sorry.
It was a bit funny how we come up and, oh, I'm in the Brexit movement. Why did you know? Why did you know who we were? You've been sent in by someone, probably the police, because there's a riot going opposite us.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be surprised if he's at the police now, reporting a racist thing, yeah, from here. And then, you know, the police will be in about 5 minutes, jumping out at us.
How did he know I had a mixed race child? How did he know my child was mixed race? How the fuck did he know?
I'm going to have to watch a video back because I was like, I stormed off, didn't I? And then I thought you were behind me. And I've turned round and you're still having it with him, so I've had to go back.
Wow, he looked Asian as well, but he was definitely demonic. He did the demonic smile. You was right. My moderator was right. Stunt works, you were right. He turned his back and he went, you know, demonic smile they do. Oh, and that's why I went, oh, I've got to look into this. He got me a kicked in at the same time, but hey.
By a man.
By a man.
By a man.
I bet he sells drugs because he's black and Asian. My ex-partner, he's black and Asian. I bet he sells drugs, he said.
Why?
Fucking stereotypical, that's awful. Well, I used to sell a bit of weed, but you know what I mean. That was back in the day. Hey Jordan, you're right, mate. My voice is gone. We're just up at Westminster, we've just nearly been attacked. Kerry's left us. Oh God, he's back.
Why are they in there?
I can hear him.
Why are they in there? Are they doing a ritual? Are they doing a ritual? Oh, the police. Oh, yeah, they're doing rituals.
Are you here till we finish?
Yeah, I believe
What's going on,
it.
lad?
How come you're allowed in there, we're not? Constable. Setting up for what? A funeral? No, the Queen's going to be buried here. When's she coming here?
Monday the 19th, so 2 weeks.
So when are you burying her?
Oh,
Can I
he's
have
behind you
front
on the
row
left.
seat? Can I
Oh,
have front
don't.
row seat? How'd you get an invite to see her buried?
Kazza, don't shit me up like that.
Oh, wait.
Fucking hell.
I'll be watching
Was
it on
he?
YouTube. Make sure it's
Jesus.
responsible. Come on.
He was behind us, he's been following us. He was behind us on the left, the guy. The people are saying he's behind you.
Where is he?
Wow. Look, I'm going to screenshot it for you. Like, people are saying he was behind us.
Oh my, yeah, he came
He
up to
wasn't
me
watching.
like fucking, and he wouldn't get out my face as well. Every time I was trying to walk away from me, he kept coming in my face.
Yeah, he was squaring
Like
you
literally right in front of the way I was walking,
What?
so it'd make me stop.
up. What Stop Works was saying is that he was squaring you up. He was getting you back in that bit.
Yeah, yeah,
squaring
yeah,
to get you back in that
yeah,
bit. Which,
Well, so the busies could jump out and nick me or something.
yeah, because you would have been, like, so he could wind you up like he did wind us up in the end,
Yeah.
being racist. And, yeah. Yeah, she's being buried at Westminster. They're getting it ready for the funeral. She died
Go and
months
get a
ago.
quick, hey, the fucking doors are open there. Go and get a quick fucking video of that.
Oh,
Turn the
there.
camera around.
Yeah.
All police officers are in there.
Are there?
Yeah, yeah.
She died months ago.
I know. Go and get a
She
video
died
of it.
about 6 months ago. Wait,
We're going to get a video of inside the church, yeah?
if you can get any sort of like...
Yeah, you're going to have to screen.
If any of you can
screenshot
do...
and zoom in. Come here. Let me get
Yeah,
that.
you do
Where?
that. Yeah, my arms hurt. Let's go round.
That's the highest they can get, guys, the screenshots. Don't know what angle you'll get better.
Oh, so that's why they're building that for the funeral.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, it's all sealed off, tape. Some of van, and a van, security, all taped off. But yeah,
So
inside
this is
there.
Church of England.
Yeah. Church of England.
Church of England. Guys, you probably all know this, and I know like you're very intelligent people, so I'm not undermining you, but the Church of England was developed because the Vatican wouldn't give King Henry VIII the right to divorce. I think it was Anne Boleyn. I think, sorry, chopped her head off. But so he created the Church of England, and that's where you get the Protestants and the Catholics. So that's why. Oh, Jesus
like
just
Amazon
hit
to something then,
me.
he fucking
It's
came
just
at me.
fucking hit me. So this country's run on Protestants.
It's run on the Catholic Church.
No, it's a Church of England.
Yeah.
It's not Catholic Church.
Oh, that's why
It's a
they're doing
Protestant.
everything. Wow.
What? I'm confused. I've just confused myself. I'll try and work it out.
Well, that's cute. See, that's the happy. The shop.
I was brought up Roman Catholic, but you know, I'm a Christian. I believe Christ walked the earth and died for our sins. And that's it.
Yeah. Is it Catholic or Protestant? Protestant.
Is that guy behind me, guys? If he's behind me, just let me know. He was scary. He was very scary. One of your staff has just almost physically assaulted my friend and I. Yeah, he's a like small, sort of like Asian looking guy. But I don't think he's Asian, is it? Because he started being racist and saying that because I had a mixed race child, that my daughter's a mongrel. And he said my ex probably sells drugs because he's black. We've just had to walk away. He's guarding the front of the High Court. He's like
No, I don't think he. No, there's no one on there.
Dean's Yard.
He's been sent in from someone else.
No, that has nothing to do with us. I'm here, my colleague is on break, another one is inside, and one lady is on gate. That's it.
Hey, do you know this quarter here?
In
What
it.
is this quarter?
It is these are part of the business now.
Is it for all like the priests living here?
No.
What's all the
This is part of the abbey.
Yeah, no, but I've been in there and there's all buildings.
You Italian?
It's staff quarters, isn't it?
Lithuanian.
It's staff quarters and solicitors.
No, so that's
No, this bit here, in here, in here.
this one.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
in
building,
there.
The building at the back,
Yeah.
Church of England headquarters.
Church of England headquarters at the back.
What the hell? No way.
Yeah. Go on.
So Protestants.
Yeah, I think so.
Church of England Protestants. That's who took Ireland.
I
I'm Irish.
thought they were Catholic.
I didn't know.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you
But they're
very
all
much.
connected because thank you so much.
Yeah. we're
Like
just
you
trying
say,
to understand what's going on.
wow. Oh shit, I nearly fell then. I nearly buckled. Oh shit. I think it's him. I'm shooting myself.
See all these here? This is solicitors.
That's the headquarters of the Church of England. But you know, it doesn't matter now, guys. The churches are a front. The churches are used as a front to do for paedophiles. Yeah, basically. Paedophiles, wrongdoing. Yeah, you can hide in the church.
Hey, turn your phone
You
on
kill-
TikTok. Does anyone want to fund an office?
Hey, anyone to fund an office? To let offices.
Anyone want to buy us an office?
Save the children.
Save our
It'll be
children.
Next to
Yeah.
Westminster.
Get that phone number if anyone wants to.
Yeah, screenshot
Anyone
that,
wants
guys.
to buy us a business to be on Westminster Square with them. Feel free.
Oh God, they'd kill us, wouldn't they? We'd be dead.
Possibly, but I'd have an army outside the door. I'd have an
Yeah,
army inside.
We'd have a fucking yeah.
Yeah,
So children's
Look at all
campaigners,
See,
children campaigners for children that have been taken into care
property mark, Clough Natural Resources,
and been abused in care.
Sanctuary Council,
Someone just said no, you're facing the nut house. What are fucking dickheads on here, I tell you. Oh dear. Can you imagine how much it would be to rent? I can't get over that guy. How demonic he was.
Hey, look at this.
He was so demonic.
This must be a security firm. Oh no, the board's here in the actual side there. You go up the door. The board's there.
I wonder if this is
Other side down.
Oh, it just says. Oh yeah. Tyndall Investment Management. Property Mark.
Oh, that's the same.
We'll have to go on to. Why don't we go into Company's House?
Yeah. That's
Take a
what I'm thinking,
picture.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
My batteries-
Oh, yeah, star. Trolls are out tonight. I don't know why. 5 to 8, the Sanctuary. Just put in that address.
Look, that one as well. Property managed by. Got another one here.
Oh no. Can't read it. It's. Yeah. The Association of Police and Crime Commissioners. The fucking Association of Police and Crime Commissioners.
No way. Oh, we're going to get on to them, yeah. And Westminster Abbey, what?
Wow.
Yeah. You don't realise
Wow,
what you
isn't
find, do
it?
you?
Look, the police complaints. So what happened? What we're trying to say, guys, is that obviously we've complained to many people, and you complain to them, they grass on you. If you complain, yeah, they grass on you. They don't help you. They will make sure that your local authority, if you go against your local authority, like my good friend Angie New here, yeah, Angie New's Army, but she's now Save Our Children. She's on the MI5 list, Angie. They've told her. She got arrested. She went to her local MP and told her local MP in Birkenhead about the abuse that's going on and the kids and the boats, and she was arrested, weren't you?
Yeah, slammed to the floor and arrested. And then given an indefinite injunction order for life across every MP's office going, all because of child abuse. So now I'm barred from the MPs. They haven't barred me from here. They haven't barred me from the Masons. They haven't barred me from the police. They haven't barred me from. So it's not only like the MPs that can go. I can come here.
I can go in.
They've made the bed. They've made the bed. Now they're gonna have to lie in it until they give me an injunction everywhere to go. You know what I mean?
She'll have an injunction everywhere.
I will.
They'll have an injunction
I'll let them arrest me as well, because they'll be paying for it in the court. One day my case will get overturned, and all them people complicit going along with it, and terrorising
so guys,
me
careful,
for
because
abuse
if you're
that's been given to them by the state and the police, they're all going to jail. Yeah.
Well, basically, what obviously, was it Liverpool or Birkenhead? Is it the same thing?
No, it's different. It's like Liverpool's one side and there's a Mersey and then
Mersey.
Birkenhead.
Right, so she went to her local MP. Obviously, she's told
that's the only person
about
you
the
can go
abuse
to.
that's going on. Because the only person you go to. A year ago, she was in a Crown Court. She ended up just for telling him what's going on in the local area and the children, what is happening to the children in the care system, and how. Wrongfully, some children are being taken wrongfully on lies and perjury in the family courts. She got arrested and put in the Crown Court for saying it. But she's clever, because she, didn't even, they came and got you, but it was just to frighten her. She's got MI5 on her back, guys. So, that guy was trying to square around you, and he was trying to get you back into that
And when
thing.
you said he's a
because maybe in that little circle,
it was off the police. The police, there was a riot van right over the road, and he was goading us. So they were waiting for us to kick off at him, and they were going to jump out and nick us. Get what I'm saying?
it was like
it was a set up by the police.
Set up, definitely.
Because they know that we're being
Oh
nosy.
my
They know
gosh.
we're not down here to fucking have a holiday, or we're being fucking nosy little bitches, and we're going around everywhere, and we're quite. I'm stubborn, and I'm.
Someone's put MI5 crying. They don't believe you. Like, one person don't believe you.
Who doesn't believe
Just one
MI5 have
person.
terrorised me? I've got the letter. If you go onto my Facebook page I put a complaint into Merseyside Police saying who the fuck do you think you're threatening, yeah? And I've got the evidence, so whoever says that I'm lying out there, I've got Merseyside Police's evidence that counter-terrorism's threatening me.
There you go. She's got the
So
documents to
I
prove
don't
it.
care. And I don't care who thinks I'm lying or not. I know I'm not lying and I've got the evidence and I'm going to prove it. So, you know, keep thinking what you want.
It's only the odd one that's being stupid, you know.
I know, but it's like, you know, people that don't believe.
These are probably ones that were...
Why would we be on the street?
These are probably ones that were on marches for fucking COVID and not for the kids, you know what I mean? Yeah, here they are, all over there. We're marching for the kids. We go out and protest for the kids. Well, I have to sort of like limp. She said MI5 and Merseyside Police. Yeah, but you've got the Ministry of Defence, you've got MI5 all up and down the country. They're not just...
They're in my town. The MOD's in my town.
Yeah.
You know, MI5
We nearly got
are
shot.
spying on me.
Yeah, whatever.
And I had confirmation this week that Merseyside Police is also spying on me as well. So there's a complaint procedure to go through that as well.
Yeah.
So
I think at the moment, I mean, for going to our local MP, yeah, and saying that this is what's going on, and do you mind me saying about your daughter?
no, don't say too
I won't.
much because
No, I
obviously
Yeah.
I can't really talk about it because she's in adoption. Foster.
Yeah,
do you know
so
what I
I was put MOD and MI5 are very different. Yeah, we do know that, and we know there's MI6 as well. But you know, if they have, she's had like how many Facebooks now? They're watching her.
50 plus.
50 plus. She's got the documents.
So when it comes to
been
you know,
told.
when it comes to an investigation into what they've done, I've also got harassment from Facebook because I've had 50 plus
Why
accounts.
don't you tell them about the copper that rang you from home? From his home?
That's counter-terrorism. That's when they threatened me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right.
So what happened was, like me and my mate had gone out to the Liverpool family court, yeah, and we'd basically done a demo. I look ready, yeah, probably because of us. So anyway, we'd done a demo outside the court. And we absolutely annihilated the court, yeah. Absolutely annihilated them. I got home, and then about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, my phone goes, and he's going, "Is that Angela?" I was like, "Yeah, who's that?" And he was like, "It's Sergeant blah blah." And I was like, I said, "Yeah." I said, "What do you want?" And he was like, "You're in danger. Take your YouTube down and take your Facebook down. You're in danger." And I was like, "Well, where's the threat?" He said, "There is none." I said, "Well, where did you get him in danger from then?" He was like, like they do, you know. Anyway, said loads of other things. He said he was basically put on this like cold, horrible voice, yeah, while he was talking to me, and we were having murder, yeah. There was loads said, yeah. We were having absolute murder and that. So anyway, I said to him eventually, I said, "I'm giving you 5 minutes, yeah. I'm giving you 5 seconds, yeah. And if I said, I'm giving you 5 seconds to fucking tell me who's told you to threaten me." And he was like, well, I can't tell you that. I said, "I'm telling you right now, I'm going to fuck, as soon as you put this phone down now, I'm going to fucking kick off, yeah. Go mad, mental, yeah." And he was like, "It's the family court judge." So he told me the family court judge had phoned counter-terrorism prevents, yeah, to threaten me. So then I phoned Merseyside Police and I was like, "This is a serious complaint, your counter-terrorism officers threatened me, yeah." Now it turned round that they couldn't get evidence because the officer used his own mobile phone from his home address. And I was like, "Well, that's misconduct in public office. You're not meant to ring me at 9 o'clock at night off your own numbers, yeah. You're meant to ring me off a number from a police force, yeah." But they didn't, yeah. And I've got the letter there confirming that counter-terrorism has come to me and told me to shut up. And he actually said, I said, "Listen, I'm campaigning for the kids." I said, "I'm on the streets for the kids." I said, "Are you going to save the kids?" And he went, "No." And I went, "Well, I am. See you fucking later then." Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, I had a bit of murder with the counter-terrorism officer. I didn't just go, "Oh, shit myself," you know what I mean? "Oh, my God. Oh, I'm in trouble now." You know, I didn't do one of them. I was like, "Who the fuck do you think you're threatening?" Yeah. And I come back at them, yeah, and I've got the evidence. And what the police have done is they've gone and removed it from their end, but I've screenshot it, so they can't get out of it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So
one of them, innit?
One of those. So yeah, we just We're now going to go up to
City of London. Do you reckon it's fucking worth it?
Yeah, damn right. Alright.
Crap,
You know when you feel like a kid again, you know when you're like, it's really sad, I'm not going to let you go home. I've had too much fun. You'll be back. You'll be back. You'll have your own room. I'm going to do the back room. You're going to have your own room and everything. But you know, at least there's people willing that are nuts like us, yeah, that are willing to go out and stand outside buildings.
I'm not nuts. They're trying to call me nuts. I'm not nuts.
No.
I'm absolutely bang on the money, and they don't like it. Yeah. And they're trying to call me nuts to put me in some kind of mental institution to shut me up. Yeah, but it won't work because one, I'm not mental. Two, I've got the evidence, and three, I've got my own children's evidence. I've not only got the evidence of my children, I've got the evidence of every paedophile breathing, mate. Yeah. So they have problems on the hand, but the thing is, with the MP's court case, the judge got filed with all the abuse, and he didn't do anything. So the courts are committing fraud, and this is why I'm on a mission to find out how they're committing fraud and
it's
why
Lydia.
they're committing fraud.
Angie, it's Lydia.
Liv, are you okay?
Oh, Lydia.
Oh, I've lost my account. I'm under Save Our Children. Oh, I love you, baby girl. Do you know I couldn't get in touch with anyone, so come down.
Yeah, Save Our Children, she's on now, guys.
Yeah, Save Our Children on Facebook because I couldn't use my name. So please find me on Facebook, guys, if you've lost me. And Lyd, if it's a New Year's, do you know what I mean? If he had me Facebook, I would have contacted you and said I was in London, come and see me.
She literally was on her way down and they blocked her Facebook. This is the 53rd. 50?
Well, it's over 50 accounts, so I don't know how many over 50 I've had. It said 50 plus. So that's a lot.
You can't, as soon as Angie sets up a Facebook, it gets taken down.
Literally.
Literally.
But I last for about 3 months. I'd say I get a good 3 months out of one account.
Probably the amount of time she'll get if she gets nicked. About 3 months, so yeah.
Take it for the kids.
Take it for the kids, that's what it's
But love your Lyd, and love your Lyd, and love your Jan as well. I'm with you all the way, yeah. Satanic abuse.
I just love her, I do. I love you, Angie.
Let's expose the truth and satanic abuse. I'll do that one for you, Lyd.
Yeah, guys, I'm Angie. I don't know if you know, I'm Andy Marie. And you'll find me on. I'm Andy Marie on Facebook. Oh, she said, okay, love you too, babe.
There's a picture of me and Tink on my profile. Put Save Our Children, but there's a picture of me and Tinky on the coach, and I've got 2 buns in my head. It's a Snapchat. It's a filter.
She misses her Tink.
I miss my Tinky. My best friends had to get out the country from terrorism. So we just need a bath.
Hi, Little Surprise 79. Thank you for the follow, Sandra. Okay, so she'll do it for now. Add me as well, darling, if you're not with me already, Andy Marie. Hi, Mom to A. Oh, Lisa Williams, you are fabulous. They love you, man.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what? It's just Save Our Children, innit?
Sandra said,
Save
girl, what
our
happened?
children.
You disappeared. People all know you on here.
The witch.
Look, someone just said, girl, what happened to you? You disappeared.
Yeah,
Sandra Miranda knows you as
they
well.
hacked my account. They literally hacked me. I'm gone. So I'm on to Save Our Children. And there's a picture of me and Tinky. And I've got 2 buns in my head, yeah. I put a picture because I couldn't put my name on it because the fucking IP address blocked. So I've had to do a new account, Save Our Children. I'm hoping I might be able to change it at some point. But I'm having a bit of murder with Facebook. They're terrorising me for saving the children.
Yeah.
So, you just have to bear with it, guys. You just have to bear with it. Unfortunately, like, I constantly get a ban. Constantly, my account goes down. And it looks like, to them, when they're opening a message or trying to get hold of me, it says, like, I've blocked them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I haven't blocked them. I've removed my account. And because they've removed my account and deactivated it, it's blocked everyone. Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, we need to find another platform, I think, rather than fight Facebook. She misses you.
Oh, I miss you too.
Go and add her.
Add me.
Yeah, you will, Laura. Your day will come, Laura. Keep strong,
And
Laura.
in fact, if I've got like any battery at all, I'll get my Facebook now, yeah.
She's gonna add you on Facebook. Look, yeah, she's not lying, guys. She was on the coach on the way here, dear.
And
On the way down here,
I can't even
and
get
they
in touch with my friends
again
and family.
kicked her off. Bless her. But she won't Angie will not give up campaigning for the children. She's been doing this.
Still not gonna work.
She's been doing this 9 years. I don't think she's gonna
Give up.
give up.
Hey, off a mobile scooter, my legs are fucked, so I'll be on a mobile scooter next, but I can get away faster. You know? Swear to God, I'll get away
Get a
faster.
signal. Totally secure. Get a signal channel.
Right, that's my account, guys.
That's a signal channel. Can you message me that, please, sweetheart? Thank you.
Yeah, can I put that there?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my
sorry.
account. That's my account. Save our children. Yeah, if anyone needs my accounts.
Do you want to put mine up as well? Just
Yeah, and I'll put Andy's
because
as
a lot
well.
of people do come over from TikTok onto me, but we will try and find a different one. And if Stump works, if you could,
And that's Andy's, guys. Andy Marie.
that's my daughter there. Oh, sorry, I touched it. What a silly bitch I am. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you've taught. I've learned so much. Like,
Ready? That's Andy's. That's a daughter.
that's Angie Marie, and that's my daughter in the background there. There's my beautiful mixed race child. Not what he just fucking said, the horrible man.
I'm gonna have to watch that back. Can't wait to watch it
Oh
back.
my God.
Because I kept storming
Stump
away.
works. Stump works.
I stormed
I'm going to
away.
send you the live from last night. It's hilarious. Anyone who wants to see the live from last night, I'll send it to you. We were outside the Masonic lodges. We went round the back. The police came. There's 2 women trying to break into the Masonic lodge, the main one in London. And we were like, quick, get out of here. And then we were like, oh, it was just so.
It was funny,
it was
wasn't
just-
it?
Where Angie goes, like him, he was a watcher.
The police go.
Oh, look, Laura. Get Laura, add Angie, save our children. Laura's just, you know, she's a child taker.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
went, when you came out, when I looked up at you, and I was really sad.
Oh, sorry.
You helped me tonight, the pain I'm in suffering here.
Good, I'm glad we did, babe, because you know what? I've been where you are right now. You know,
I've been there.
through them emotions,
Yeah.
the quietness, and there's no one there, and it wrecks your brain, and you miss your kids, and your stomach's turning, and you can't sleep, and you're waking up, and you're fucking crying, and you're going to sleep and crying. I've been there. Yeah, I've gone through the most horrific trauma you was ever, and if I can survive, and I can stand here today and do what I'm doing, anyone can. Yeah, and all you've got to do is you just got to keep going. Keep going. If you haven't got anything to, you know, go on the internet, research this bullshit, yeah? Research it. Why have they took your kids? Why are they committing fraud? Why are they stealing children? Why are they lying? And then between us all, we can all put our little bits together,
yeah.
and little bits here and little bits there, and come together and slam them out the water.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just knowledge is power,
Yeah.
And the more you understand what they're doing, like, I'm just going to give everybody that's fighting out here for children, see what they're
Brought
doing.
tears to my eyes.
Is they're breaking the law. They're breaking international law. Now, if I explain something to you, yeah, so we've got, like, God's law is the highest, yeah, and then we've got, like, you know, maritime is way near the bottom, yeah. Common law is above maritime, yeah. So, I forgot what I was trying to say. I was trying to explain like
about God's law, how they break the law in the family court.
So
that.
basically, we've got human rights. So if you type in human rights article 1948, they're all your rights. Your rights, saying you've got a right to a family life, a right to a life, a right to privacy,
a right to a fair trial.
A right to a fair trial. Now, this is what should be happening, but is not happening because the judges are breaking international law. Yeah. So, basically, if you walk in with your human rights,
Magna Carta.
There's your children's human rights as well. That's the United Nations on the Convention of the Rights of a Child. They're your children's rights as well. So because this is an international treaty, which the whole world signed, basically they're breaking the law. Now, the United Nations basically come in and said, if you don't implement human rights because you've signed into it, then we'll just come in and do it for you. So they said, right, we'll leave it to the MPs to implement. Now, when we're going to our MPs like me I'm getting slammed to the floor and arrested because they know why I'm coming, because they're breaking the law. They're breaking international law. And the courts are doing it. The courts should be held criminal. They're criminals. They're murdering and raping children and abusing them. Yeah, and they're passing the orders. And they know that the social workers are lying because the money's exchanged, yeah? Do you get what I'm saying? So this is a big game, guys. This is a really big game, and you need to get to the bottom, and you need to do your own research to pull yourself through. Because once you understand, once you understand how it works and what's connected to that working, like the paedophile rings, the human trafficking, the tunnels, it starts to link in, and you're like, oh my God, my Jesus and days, what they've done. Yeah, they've done to the kids. Brought a tear to my eye, that did. That's so bad, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't be. Sometimes talking about it can be quite hard work. I'm currently stunted. Someone's writing a book on all this via experiences. Kay Sarah. Good to see you, girl. Haven't seen you in a while. You keep working hard on that. It'd be brilliant. Interview Angie. Interview me if you want. If anyone wants to interview me and anything, feel free. I've been interviewed by all sorts. Sky News. She's in contact with a Sky News reporter at the moment that wants to interview her. So it's not about my case though. It's about it's about grooming gangs, and I can't say too much if that makes sense. But I'm in touch with a Sky News reporter about grooming gangs. Yeah. She's got fingers in lots of pies. Oh yeah. My fingers are in all pies. Yeah. They use the Mental Capacity Act on the child, saying they are trauma. Well, kids are resilient. It's true. Kids are stronger. You don't realise how strong. Sorry, you've just done something in. So, when I actually got arrested for the MP in the cell, I had 3 mental health team come to me, and I said, under the Mental Health Act 2005, you can't use the fact that you've abused my children and got away with it, and I'm kicking off about it. Yeah, you can't use that against me, can you? Do you know what their answer was? No. Yeah. She hasn't got a mental health. Angie hasn't got mental health. It's what they try and say you have, and they tell the judge, and they lie in the family courts and say, yeah, she's got BPD, she's got this and that. But there's no psychological assessment been done. Like, they try to. So if you Google Melanie Shaw basically was an activist. She was brought up in care, right? She went through the child brothels with MPs, prime ministers, and she was just about to out them, and they got her. They did a private court. No one knows what she went to court for. She went and did her time. She was meant to be released in 2018. They haven't released her. They put her in segregation. What's it called? Segregation in isolation. Isolation for 2 years. Then they said, right, now she's mentally ill, and they've sectioned her. She's apparently in Roehampton. She's Melanie Shaw. She's at Rampton. Yeah, she's at Roehampton Mental. No, Rampton. Oh, Rampton. And that's in Nottingham. In Nottingham. Oh, I thought you meant Roehampton down the road from me. She's in Rampton, so people still to this day are trying to get Melanie Shaw out, because she was a child abused in care, and there was like parties she went to, and she was just about to out all the MPs. She remembered. She remembered some, didn't she? What did she picture memory? The registration number of possibly Jimmy Savile's car. Yeah, Jimmy Savile was all involved in it and everything. And obviously, it would have been Ted Heath, Jimmy Savile or Cyril Smith. It would have been one of them. Oh, have you put it in already? Oh, I didn't press search.
Your destination is located on a street with restricted
access. We're going to the City of London. I know we're in London, but there's a square mile. Yeah. That is basically still owned by the people. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research into it, but basically on Bar Temple, which is where the judges reside, you can just see what they've done, yeah. So there's basically like a temple underneath there, and it's like a little bit like, what's God's one called? Jerusalem. Jerusalem, yeah. The way that they built, like the Muslims come and they built a temple, and then I think what are they called, the Jews, they built a temple, and then someone else built the temple over it, and everyone's fighting over the holy ground.
Yes, right, the whole
But
ground.
no one owns the city of London, and what they've done is the aldermen and the, you know, the I think the deacons and freemans and all that, they've just claimed the city, and the Rothschilds, they've claimed it.
Yeah.
But that city has got that belongs to us. It belongs to like no one.
Yeah.
No one's got a right to be there, but we have, because it's our country. So if we take the city of London back, I mean, I know I'm gonna probably get my 5 points at the edge, yeah. But I'm just looking for now, yeah. I'm just nosy, and I'm being a nosy bitch. I want to know. And then there's a bank called Child and Co, yeah, in the city of London. Google it, yeah. It's all the solicitors and lawyers.
It's the first bank ever in the world. It's
owned
called
by the Rothschilds.
Owned by the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds own the first bank, and it's called Child and Co. Couldn't write it.
You couldn't
They've
write
just
the
said,
book, could you?
couldn't write it.
Child and Co in the
Angie,
city of London, where they're removing all the children. Oh, and then the stock exchange, they're trading all the birth certificates on the stock market in the city of London. So I'd love to see where the stock market is, the London Stock Exchange.
I mean, I used to work at some Schroders Stocks and Shares years ago when my son was little, and yeah, I like, so I know which area she's talking about, because I used to walk around it, and it's just like so like
Posh.
it's so posh. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, and Rockefellers. Yep, Rockefellers.
that's
Yep,
the one.
that's it. You got it. So we were like chatting about stuff till about 6 o'clock this morning. We were just chatting, bouncing off each other, and I've learnt so much. And we were like, Child and Co, and I went, Rothschild, and it just went, yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
but she's
it
met
flown by.
Angie's met you.
Well, yeah, I've met one of
All
them,
right, shh.
but they've gone.
They've gone now.
They've got off because they know it's coming. Yeah.
Red shoes, bottom shoes, red bottom shoes. Yeah,
we-
Louboutin.
I
The
went
blood
to
on
see
the
him last night, and his building's just getting. It looks like it's fucking getting tore down. To be
Oh.
honest with you.
It's where they filmed the series Spooks about MI5,
Who's that?
the Freemasons Lodge, where we're going.
Short or...
Yeah, look, I'm going to screenshot that. Oh. I told you about Stuntworks. Told you about him. It's just like
It's where they filmed the series Spooks about
MI5, the Freemason Lodge.
We need to have a little look at that. Spooks.
Yeah, we
I haven't
do.
seen that.
No, I've not watched it.
Someone, can you put the link in?
Uh,
What else?
Could you send me the link for that, Stuntworks, please? I feel really bad. I keep asking him, like, can you just do this? Can you just do that? Now he's my moderator, but he's responsible, but he works hard, so, you know.
Oh.
I know, do what you can when you can. You don't have to be here all the time, on live. But it's great to have you, because I do learn a lot from you. Yeah.
Should we go to City of London?
Yeah. So we're going to see London, the bit that, like, we own.
This is the biggie. This is the biggie. If we can claim the city, we can take our country back.
We'll have watchers like that. God, he
Oh,
was a
the-
nut job.
oh,
He was
listen.
coming towards him.
The City of London police pay themselves to police. Since when have you ever heard of that? The City of London police, because they're their own police force. The City of London police are meant to be the worst police ever. So keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, well, if you're around City Police, City of London Police, do not engage. I just say I do not consent, I do not comply. See ya. And off. See, you could have been City Police.
See, when the City police come up, we're going to question them. But we need to question them so they don't arrest us. Yeah, we need to question them with the law. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and ask them sneaky questions like, so do you pay your own wages then, or what?
And then
Get
just slip
the-
it in.
Yeah,
Just
slip
it
it in.
like, so
Yeah.
they know you're not a
Oh,
dickhead.
I love. Do you pay your own wages then? And they're like,
How does she know that?
yeah.
So yeah,
Should we end the live and then
yeah.
do another one when we get there?
Yeah, we're going to end the live and then we're going to go back. Oh, sorry, I've lost my voice.
We will be back soon.
Kent Police.
I'll
What's
tell
my
you
views on
what.
Kent Police?
Nah, it's quite a bit away there. Yeah, it's quite a bit away. Why
Police
is it
are-
taking us all the way over the...
They're
yeah, it's taking
complicit.
us down the river,
They're
innit?
complicit. The police are complicit in the abuse of children. They know that the child abuse is going on in the system, but they won't do anything. And if you report a child that's been abused in care or been hurt in care to the police, they won't step in. Like I say, we know someone whose daughter's died in care, and they won't tell her how, why and where she is, and the police are complicit because they won't look into it. Could be a murder. Yeah, my daughter was in Kent and she was with 2 police officers. The mother and the father were both police officers, but the mother, the foster scarers, yeah, in the scare system, yeah, the foster scarers, I threatened to petrol bomb their house because I found something out. I'm not going to say it on here because my daughter will be very upset if I do say it. Let's just say you always think it's the man that's the nonce. Sometimes it's the woman.
Oh yeah.
And they wanted a girl prepubescent. My daughter fit. Oh, don't.
What's your battery on? Is it low or?
You see what it is, right, guys? Social services, right? These are reports about you. Oh, they live in a council flat. Oh, they've been through abuse as a child. Oh my God, you know, they you know, yeah. So these people have never been through that. They are fostering the kids that are coming from working class families, but that's how we've been brought up. We've had to go through those things to get to where we are today. And really, we should be patted on the back for the fact that I got myself out of a council estate, which is one of the worst ones up north, near Manchester. And I worked for the Sultan of Brunei as a personal trainer. Now, I should have been patted on the back. I shouldn't have been tarnished for my upbringing. I'm all right, thank you. My name should have been dragged through those family courts just to take my child. I thought, you've got enough. I've had a breakdown and because she's been bullied, and you know, she drove my car around the court. You know, you don't have to lie. You don't have to mentally use psyops. Your granddaughter went to a single woman. See, that's what I mean. They're taking them off single parents and giving them to single people. My daughter was with a single woman, but my daughter picked the lock, yeah? My daughter's clever. I was waiting out the front. My daughter jumped out the window and then we went and hid her. Don't do what I did. I got arrested and stuff, but I hid my daughter. All in all, 3 years we hid. We had a trapdoor. We had a trapdoor in the bed. They lifted the whole bed. Bless my daughter. She went through so much. God. But yeah, we're going to get off this live now, and we're going to drive up to the City of London, and we'll see if we get, you know, hopefully not arrested. What's going on over there with them security lot? I know, we're looking. Yeah. Because they're getting ready for the Queen's funeral, even though she died. She didn't just die, come on. Why do you think if you look in mainstream media is brainwashing? If they started to talk about her very highly before the Prince Andrew thing came out. It's all manipulated, trying to make her look like what she's achieved in her reign, and then they threw Prince Andrew under the bus. So they were like, right, Prince Andrew, you're going to be the fall guy. You're going to be the one that's going to take the blame for all this paedophilia. Yeah? The Queen's going to make it look good. They've been doing that for about 6 months. And then suddenly she's died. I think she died a long time. That's when they started to do, release things that were great about the Queen and what she did under her reign. And, you know, was she around the Second World War? I don't know. Anyhow, what she supposedly have done. But she hasn't saved the children, has she? She's supplying children to Jimmy Savile. But she's the monarch. The monarch, you know, they're owned by the elites. Yeah, no cash system. I've got an Instagram called Spiritual Andrea, _Andrea, and if you go back to about 2015, I'm talking about the cashless system. It's a reboot. It's going to be a reboot, and I do actually think there may not be a monarchy in 30 years.
Hopefully.
I don't think there will be a monarchy in 30 years, but there'll still be the elites. There'll still be the people who own these banks. They'll still have that control. They'll still have. If they want to get rid of the monarchy, they will. And I think Princess Diana was a Rothschild, and that's why they wanted Rothschild blood in the royal family, because it's all a bloodline.
What's the difference between a Protestant and a Catholic?
Huh.
What?
Oh, I thought you said prostitute and a Catholic. I thought it was a joke. I thought you were telling me a joke.
No, a Protestant and a
Right.
Catholic.
The Catholic Church, obviously, is the Vatican, isn't it? It's the Pope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Roman Catholics. It's like the Romans. But it goes back to the Knights Templar, like, and even stonemasons. Yeah, Knights Templars, and then the Vatican, and yeah. So, but the Church of England, the Church of England was set up by Henry VIII when he was the king, King Henry VIII, because he wanted to divorce. It might have been Anne Boleyn or Catherine of Aragon. It was one of them, and well, you can look it up. It's probably one of the other ones, but and the Pope said no. He wrote to the Vatican. The Vatican said no, so he set up the Church of England. And then what he did, he started to pull down all the monasteries. Then he went and took, then it went on to the Protestants taking over Ireland. When Queen Victoria, she did all the colonising and stuff, and it got the Irish fighting Protestants against Catholics, but we're all one people. They got us doing that. But the IRA in Ireland, my dad's from Southern Ireland, so part of me's there and part of me's here. So, Southern Ireland they couldn't get because the IRA, the Protestant church. It's deep. I mean, it goes up to, Orange. He was a king, a prince or something. Orange. He was part of the Protestants who helped get Northern Ireland. Yeah, so. Right, we're going to end this live now. Thanks for joining us, guys, and thanks for all the positive...
And we'll be back soon.
We'll be
Are you
back.
right, Vicky, about... I'm going to follow you, sweet. You seem like a nice person.